how is it that you, of all people, ended up being the executor of Helena's will?
Well, because she asked me to. And when I saw who was in the will, I wanted to help. And believe me, I will. Once Sam and Alexis get here, we can start.
Great. The sooner we get started...
The sooner we can finish.
Exactly.
So, shall I set up in here?
Why not?
Okay, I'll go get the crew.
Crew? What crew? What?
You'll see.
What do you think she's got planned?
Oh, whatever it is, I'm sure it'll be over the top and horrible, just like Helena.
You know something? None of you really have to be here. You know, especially you, Elizabeth. You can cut and run. Well, what about you? This has been such a long time coming for me. I need to see it through.
Don't you think that's exactly what Helena's counting on?
Look, whether we attend this formal reading or not, sooner or later, we're all gonna have to find out what sick things she's left us, so.
Yeah, it's true.
So we're family. Let's deal with the last of Helena together.
Great, actually. Except for this freak show. What'd we miss? Just the setup.
What are you talking about?
All I can say is brace yourselves.
Okay, well, everybody, please sit down.
Scott, what is this?
This is Helena Cassadine's last will and testament. Shall we begin?
Hello, everybody. Well, if you're watching this, you know that all of Robin Scorpio's efforts were for naught. Oh, yes. Yes, I had her working to make me immortal. Let that be a lesson to you all. If you're going to kidnap a scientist, make damn sure she can get the job done.
This is so bizarre.
As I'm recording this, I'm not actually expecting to die. Ever. But one takes precautions. Oh, I can certainly guess the circumstances of my death, but I don't actually know how it will happen. Oh, but don't despair, my chosen ones. Through these gifts, I will live on in all of you. Let's begin, shall we? I, Helena Cassadine, being of sound mind and body.
Compared to what?
I'll pause for comments.
Oh, you would.
Well, with a rich legacy to share, where does one begin? I know. Let's begin with Samantha.
Great. Yay me.
To Samantha Morgan, née McCall, I'm leaving to be equally divided with her sisters, Christina and Molly. 1 cent. Because that's all any child of Alexis is worth.
Can you pause this, please, Scott?
Question?
Yeah, is this what we're in for? Cheap insults?
You don't want the penny? You are subject to inheritance taxes, you know that.
You know, I think we're gonna probably leave. This is exactly what I expected Helena to do.
It's not worth our attention.
Yeah, we're gonna go.
It's your time, Scott.
No, we're not done until the dead lady stops talking. I know this might seem a little petty.
Might?
But things are about to take a different turn. But if the Davis girls would like to leave...
Yeah, we would.
Okay, you can. Right after this, because Alexis, you're up.
Well, Scott, you seem to be dying to push the play button. So if I can make that happen, go ahead, push play.
Alexis, formerly known as Natasha, the annoying, illegitimate issue of my beloved Mikos, and his whore, the insipid Kristen Bergman.
Here we go.
Though you may be the result of a spectacular lapse in judgment on Mikos's part, I want you to remember him, your mother, and me. Please, give it to her.
A music box and a program? It's a little anticlimactic, isn't it?
Alexis's mother was an opera singer.
This was the last song she performed before she died. You bitch. This is the dagger that Helena used to slit my mother's throat.
You can't be sure it's the same
it is.
one.
Go ahead, turn it on, Scott. Let's hear what the bitch has to say.
What do you think of your legacy, Natasha? Oh, I assure you, your mother got exactly what she deserved. Grating as you are, I've grown quite fond of you, after a fashion, which is why I could never allow myself to dispatch you in the same way. You're welcome.
Shut it off. Well, that was very entertaining. Nice party, Nicholas. I'm out of here.
Alexis. Alexis.
I'm fine, Nicholas. Let's go.
Okay, I'll drive. Keep the penny.
Now, who next? Ah, yes. My bequest to the dear, sweet Elizabeth.
For stealing my son. She can forget it.
I need to get to work.
Are you sure?
Yeah, it's best if I open this at the hospital so I can be close to the psychiatric help I'm gonna need after I open this.
You know, you could just throw it in the fire. Helena's put you through enough, Elizabeth.
Helena's right about one thing. I'm not a fragile flower. I really need to go.
Oh, Jake will truly enjoy what you've been given. Do show it to him. Well, now for my greatest disappointment. Nicholas. I bequeath my entire personal fortune to the Cassadine Foundation for Medical Research and not to you.
Fine, I don't need your money anyway.
I find it only fitting, Nicholas, after what you did to me, for how you betrayed me, that you get nothing.
Betrayed her.
That's right. I never truly became the Cassadine that she wanted me to be. To Helena, that's a betrayal. But I wasn't enough like her. Taking ELQ wasn't enough for her. But it is for me and Spencer and you.
Well, Nicholas, it looks like you weren't cut out completely.
I want you to know, Prince Nicholas Mikhail Stavrosovich Cassadine, that while you may think you are quite clever, I know just how much of a Cassadine you are. Oh, actions do speak louder than words. Take a look.
Should have known. She wouldn't go quietly, that she would want to torment me one last time.
It seems fairly innocuous.
Nothing with my grandmother is what it seems.
But, Nicholas, she said that actions speak louder than words. She's sipping tea.
Grandmother? Grandmother? Anyway, I'll have Alfred hang it up in the den. We'll throw darts at it. Okay, Scott, let's move on.
Nicholas, are you all right?
Absolutely, let's move on.
I'm allowing you to possess my loving image, my darling, to signify that you and I, we, will never, ever be finished.
Au contraire, Grandmother, we are indeed finished.
And now, it's time for your sister.
Here we go.
Leslie Lulu Spencer Falconieri. It is to you that I owe the greatest and most sincere debt. Because out of all of you, Lulu has done the most for me. More than she'll ever know.
Wow.
Anything for that monster.
Now, hang on. Helena has more to say.
I feel that I owe you something in return, Lulu. Or you may not appreciate this right away. And I understand if you may not want to explore this. You can always ignore what this means. But I believe that you would regret that. Because there may come a time when your life is empty. And this will give you what you need.
It's empty.
Do you think she forgot to put whatever it was in there?
Helena never forgets.
No, that's going to mean something.
Okay, well, I am forgetting, and I have no regrets. I am not letting that psychopath mess with my head.
I know it must all seem puzzling to you, Lulu, but you're a smart girl. Remember what I said. And finally, we come to Laura. Laura, who has had the greatest impact on my life because of what you and Luke took away from me. You two thought you would never be parted. And you have been, as I have from my love.
And we'd do it again?
Before Luke left for parts unknown, I had a final moment with him. And now, Laura, I'm going to have one final moment with you. At long last, you and I will come to an end. As I said, you took from me the thing I love most, my beloved Mikos. But because I am the better person, I'm giving you the key to what you have loved and lost.
An actual key. It's surprisingly straightforward.
To what? What does this mean?
Remember, Laura, the key to what you have loved and lost.
What the rest of us are gonna do?
I don't know yet, honey. But I do know it's time for you to get to work at the Haunted Star.
Come on, Mom. You gonna be okay?
Oh, yes, I'll be fine. And you too. I'll see you later.
Okay.
Mother? Are you gonna pursue this?